Hello folks, and welcome back to SnowRunner. We're going to do a big push today to see if we can finish out Alaska. As you can see, I have pretty much every one of my trucks out in the field, loaded up or getting ready to be loaded up and ready to move out. So we're going to see how many of them we can complete in this episode. We're going to start out with the oil barrel delivery. And I have a couple of trucks up there waiting on that. And kind of, I brought them all the way back, or all the way from the first map, and went through all of that and totally forgot that I can actually get the oil barrels here at the drilling site, which would have made it a lot easier to bring them down here than it would be to jump over several maps. But hey, it's a game, and driving is part of it. So I brought them over from Northport, and we're sitting here ready to go. We also have drill disassembly, which that is ready to go. And valley pipeline building, I have several trucks waiting for that. And this one is also ready to go. And we have Morris mining. I'm not sure if I set that one up. I don't think I did. So we'll wait and do that one last. Supply crates, I did set it up, so I'm good to go on that. So we have a lot of missions here, and we're going to try to knock these out. But first we're going to do the oil barrel delivery. And as you can see, I've completed all of the contests except for this one, which is the weather forecast. And if we have time in this episode, I'm going to do that. That one is, I have the P12 sitting here, and it is pulling the trailer up this mountain, then pulling it up this mountain, and then ending up somewhere along here. I think end up over in here. And it's a timed contest, and it's a pretty hard timed contest, and I only have one truck that I've been able to complete it in, let alone be able to complete it in under the time limit. So we'll try that out too. So right now for this mission I needed 5 oil barrels, and I have 2 trucks sitting here. I've got the MK38, and I also have the Navistar. Unfortunately, the only long trailer I found, I could only put 4 cargoes on it, so I had to use 2 trucks for this. So let's get them hooked up. And we'll get this mission going. Get a little bit closer here. You can see the front end. And I need to make... Okay, I need to stay to the left. I knew that, just wanted to make sure, because I didn't want to get into some little area and not be able to turn these trucks around. I'm going to need fuel in this one. Should be able to make it, but I think I have a fuel tanker up here. So we'll just give it a try. If not, where I've been pulling the Navistar, I'm sure it still has a lot of fuel left in it. It really bugs me how I have 2 fast trucks here, but when you winch them together, they turn into a very slow train. I don't know why that is. But I think it's something that could use a little bit of tweaking by the developers. Because again, 2 fast trucks should be able to do more speed than this when they're hooked up. And doing it this way is still a little bit faster than driving one over, coming over, getting the other one, and driving it over. And I tend to speed a little bit in the MK38. So this will keep me from flipping it over. Good points and bad points. So my internet has not been working very well last few days, so what I decided to do was I completed all of the tasks and set up all of the contracts ready for delivery. And my internet seemed to be working okay last night, so I actually made a couple of deliveries just to make sure I didn't have any issues, and didn't have any issues. But I didn't have enough time to do a whole episode. Ah, 6 gallons of gas and fuel tanker. Some pretty good timing. It's about empty, but it'll work. I actually ended up, I had enough missions where I used every big truck in my fleet, except for one, and that's the Transstar. I didn't need to use it. I used it for loading of some stuff, but it was the only truck that didn't have a load on it. And I did upgrade all of the trucks, so even the ones I don't normally drive. One of them was a Kodiak, and we'll do that mission next. And once I got it upgraded, the developers must have done something to it in the last update, because it actually runs pretty good now. So we're going to need to go through here. Tighten up a little bit. And I think what I'm going to do is just shoot straight through here, instead of trying to make the turn there. I think this will be easier. And I actually thought it would go through here a little bit better. But it's making it, so I'm happy. And I should have just enough room to squeak the tires in there. As you can see, I've got other things loaded up. Alright. That's one down. Turn this little train around here, just in case I need to pick something else up later. I think I've accounted for everything, but you never know. Alright, so Royal BM-17. So for this mission, the Valley building, I need metal beams, service spare parts, medium pipes, wooden planks, and there's my oversized cargo. And so I actually need to switch vehicles. So my oversized cargo's here. And let's go ahead and bring it up. So we're done with that one. And Valley Pipeline to metal beams, which I have a vehicle sitting over here with the metal beams. Sitting right there. Service spare parts. So I've already loaded the service spare parts and I thought I did. Where's my service spare parts? Oh, it's over here. Service spare parts on the back of the Western Star. And I also have the wooden planks on it. And we saw the oversized cargo. So we should be good to go on that. Alright, so let's get this mission going. And I also upgraded this vehicle because I actually needed it. So normally I don't like driving this truck, really care for it. Sometimes necessity says you've got to drive something. And with it upgraded, it's not too bad. I am a little bit excited about the next update, 7.0. From what I understand, there will be a four-wheel drive or an all-wheel drive unit for this vehicle. And it may turn out to be a really good vehicle to use. So we'll just have to see. I have been flirting with the idea of starting another playthrough, and in this one, anything goes, but to actually time it to see how long it would take me, easy now, how long it would take to do every mission in the game. And every contract and every task, just complete everything and actually time it. But I don't know if I want to do that yet. We'll see. Let me know in the comments what you think. But do something like at the beginning of each video, put the time so far. So it will require, to get the best time possible, it would require me to do a good bit of planning ahead with the missions so that I could do several missions at once. But you never know. By the time I get caught up here, and get over to the Cove map and get ready for the new map release. The developers may have their own hardcore mode out there. So if they do, I want to try it. Kind of a little bit worried about this. I did put the lift kit on it and the bigger tires. And where I'm taking this is not very level. So this may turn out to be a bad idea. And I believe there down. Yep. I need to go down this way. So let's see if we can't get this thing turned around. I thought about just using the Navistar with the trailer. And I thought, no, I want to use every vehicle in this last push to see if I can actually do it. And this does not seem stable. Let's go down into low gear so we can keep the speed down. Easy. Get the back wheels on, yep. Almost lost my front wheels there. Just a little further to go. Patience. Sometimes that's what it requires. And sometimes I don't have the patience that I need. Oversized cargo. Guess that one, yep. Alright, so that's one down. Let's get this over here out of the way. And I'm going to have plenty of trucks over here that can pull it out if it gets stuck. Not worried about that. Alright. Since we went with Western Star, let's go with Western Star again. And I am loaded up here. So I need to go through here, through the gap, and shoot straight on over there. Yep, good on gas. Yeah, I got to thinking I could have played this map a lot better. I kept jumping around and doing stuff instead of, sticking to one particular area and knocking it out and then moving on. So I think that's what I'm going to do with the Russia maps. Stick to a particular area until I get it knocked out. I am going to jump around a little bit to open some things up and get some upgrades, but as far as the missions go, try to knock them out, as many as I can, on the first couple of maps. Road disappeared on me for a second. Oh, no you don't. No flipping today. This is a no flip. Alright, so stop him here. And I do have the Ford. So let's go ahead and hook the Ford up. And we'll take them both over here together since this one does not have all-wheel drive. That's something I would like to see, all-wheel drive in this truck. I really like driving this truck. You can drive it a little bit in Russia, not a lot. And you can hardly ever drive it at all in Michigan. Change trucks. And find where my dot is. There it is. And let's roll out. I did find an extra trailer that I had forgotten about. And went over and picked it up. So that has helped a good bit. One of the red trailers, the pull-behinds. But it's a, whoa. I'm going to detach. That looks like it's getting ready to jump right off the bridge. Service spare parts and that. You up here out of the way. Not worried about you getting stuck. And we'll see if we can get the CLT 9000 up here. Okay, it did stay on. See, when there's light mud or snow, this truck actually does very well. Let's back you out of the way. But when it's deep, it doesn't do so well. So now we need, who do we need? I don't know who we need. So I need the medium pipes. So medium pipes were over here. So who did I have for that? Oh, the cat. Okay. The little cat. And I decided I'm going to go ahead and pull this trailer back. Oh. Test the winch is what I wanted. I was looking at the whatever was on top instead of reading it. Alright, a little bit longer drive for this vehicle, but it's okay. I did take quite a bit of damage coming over here, and I was not driving fast. It seemed like every little rock I came to did damage. Going much better now. Yeah, I think my internet's becoming crap again. I can watch my live stream over here on my laptop, and it keeps buffering a little bit. My internet provider is Suddenlink, and there is a reason why we call them Sudden Stink. It is one of the crappiest internet providers that I have ever come into contact with. And let me see, do I want to pull that on through? Yeah, I might as well. If I can get that trailer through there, I might as well take it. It'd be easier for a scout to come and get it. Put it up in high and see if we can get through here in high. Come on, you can do it. You would think that since this truck is a newer truck than some of the older ones I have, that it would actually be a little bit better. And it's really not. It's better than some of the trucks I have, but it's still, if I only had to pick one big truck to drive, it would still be the White Western Star. Though it seems to be running a little bit slower than it did since the 6.0 update. Maybe it's just my imagination. Okay, we'll drop that trailer off there. Come over here and we'll complete this mission. Uh-oh. Forgot to turn the diff lock off. He was just about ready to give me some damage. Alright, that one is complete. We got a little bit of money there. I've been kind of trying to save up my money so that when I get to Russia, I can actually... Drilling equipment. I can actually buy one of the Russian trucks. So drilling stuff delivery. And deliver, oh, that's delivered to the North Port. So what else do we have? We can deliver that to the airport. So that one should be the P16. Should be hooked up to that one. I actually used the Dairy Longhorn to deliver one of these, and it actually ran a lot better than it did in my first playthrough. So I'm thinking they did a little bit of work to that. And I do not want to go that way. I want to go to the right. Make sure there's no stumps there. Yeah, I was talking earlier about sudden stink and internet connection. About 2 years ago I had them come out because my internet just was not performing like it should. And I pay for high-speed internet. So I was doing some internet tests, some speed tests, and I was getting about half of what they said I should be getting. So the tech came out. Let's go to first person. Tech came out, put their equipment on it, and showed me on their equipment, yeah, you're getting the high speed that you were supposed to be getting. So I told him, hold on a second, and I put my laptop on, and it showed I was only getting half of what I should be. He was like, well, it might be a problem with your laptop. So I got my wife's laptop, hooked it up, and it showed I was only getting half of what I should be. He said, well, there might be a problem with this or that, and he worked on it and had to replace something. And once he replaced it, I started getting much better internet. And when he put his machine on it, it showed the exact same thing that it showed before he put the new equipment on, the new piece or whatever he did. But I don't know if I can get through here. Nope, I don't think I can. So we have to go around the other way. That kind of sucks. I thought for sure I went that way in the other playthrough. Maybe not. So that shows me that whatever he was using had false readings. So yeah, our internet provider is, they're dirty. They're very, very dirty. Had another appointment a couple of years ago. They were supposed to come out and do something, and I waited around all day long. They never showed up. So I called them. Luckily it was my day off. I called them and said, hey, you know, when's this guy going to show up? And they told me, well, he's been there twice today, and there was no answer at the door. I'm like, that's crap, because I'm sitting here with my garage doors open, working on a vehicle, and I've been out here all day. And I said, I've also got a security camera, and it shows nobody's been here. And within 15 minutes, the guy showed up and then tried to feed me that crap. Well, I was here, but there was nobody here. No, that's bull. Yeah, very dirty. And it's pretty much the only game in town. So they've got a monopoly on it. You can go with satellite, but I live in the mountains of West Virginia. Satellite does not work very well. Alright, come here and deliver. There we go. And you really don't make that much money with that load. Let's get you turned around. And who else do we have? Kodiak. So we got the Kodiak sitting here. What do we have? 4 service spare parts, I believe. Or drilling spare parts. So let's start tracking that, and that goes to the factory. And I am over here, so... Oh, that's an easy one. Just follow the road. So as I said, the Kodiak seems to be running a lot better. Now, I did screw up a little bit, and I put the I didn't put the off-road gearbox on it. So it tends to try to run away a little bit, and it's kind of hard to control. And I have not been back to the garage to change the running gear out. But I will do that before I go to Russia. And it does okay with the running gear. It's a little too fast, which causes me to get into a little bit of trouble. Another issue with this is it has a long frame on it, but you cannot put the bed that I have on it and a loading crane at the same time. You can do one or the other, but you can't do both. And there are workarounds to get around that. I mean, I could just put the loading crane on it and then just pull a trailer. But for this particular one, I needed 4 cargoes, so I used another truck to load them up. Because again, hardcore mode, which means I have to load everything manually if it will allow me to load it manually. You cannot load manually from the airdrome. Alright, a little extra money. And let's turn this thing around. So if you didn't see one of my previous videos, these things are very hard to turn around. And there is a trick to it. So you just slide up next to it. Attach your winch to the side of your vehicle. Attach it to the side there. You winch it up. And then you just back your truck up. And it will pull your trailer around. And then you come over here and hook back up to it. Makes it much easier. So you can do that with any trailer that's on wheels. If you try to use like a semi-trailer, then you could end up flipping it over because it has its landing legs. But even the 4 cargo ramped flatbed, if it's got the wheels in the front, you can do it the same way to turn it around. Makes it much, much easier. Alright, let's see what else we have. That one's done. That one's done. And drilling stuff delivery. I don't think I set up for that one. Supply crates. Oh, wait a minute, maybe I did. Drilling equipment 1. Deliver to the lumber mill. So we'll start tracking that one. And that one will be... Who did I have for that one? So many trucks out there, I forgot which ones I used. So the Royal BM17. Okay, so 4 consumables. Why is... Oh, no, that's right. 4 consumables. And that one's drilling equipment. So who am I missing here? I'll figure it out here in a second. It might be a task that I still need to complete. But I loaded the BM17 up for something. Maybe I forgot I had it loaded and it was one of the deliveries I did last night. Which is possible. I was doing co-op mode the other day, and it's so weird doing co-op sometimes, because I'm used to just pulling out onto a road, never looking left or right. And I actually did that, pulled out in front of somebody, and they slammed into the side of me. Totally my fault. Luckily I picked up SnowRunner insurance. 7, I'm good on gas. Make sure I'm going the right way for the lumber mill. I actually could take this way. It might be easier. My original plan was to come down here. I think I have to cross a guardrail to get down in there. So, yeah, let's go ahead and turn it around. We'll back it over there into the gas station, turn around. Losing my daylight. Oh, you're gonna want to balk on me, are you? It's alright. Sometimes it doesn't always work. So what you can do is release the winch, back up a little further, and we will attach the winch to the very back. And now you will come with me. This trailer's just going to be a difficult one. It's okay, I am more stubborn than any trailer here. Might be because it's got a load on it. They are a little bit harder to move around with a load. Nope, that's wrong. Nice and easy. Don't want to flip it, I just want to get to where I can get to that hitch, and it's not going to let me. It's okay, we'll just do it this way. No, you don't, no, you don't, no, you don't. Whoa. Shh. Goodness. You think I've never driven in this game before. Alright, should let me attach now. Too far away. Let's turn my lights on. Doesn't help me in the back, but what? Just has to be difficult. That's all right. Maybe I should have went ahead and went through the river. Yeah, when you get the all-wheel drive upgrade on this truck, it turns it into a very capable truck on this map. Can't wait to see what it does on the Russia map. Flip it over here. Let's get up on that snowbank. No, 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 no. Ah, you piece of junk. Well, so much for that idea. Let's go to... Who do we have over here? A and K. Yeah, because it's got a loading. A and K doesn't, but this truck will definitely flip them both back over with no problem. If I don't flip it over. Yeah, where I'm going to have to go to flip that truck over, it's going to be some deeper snow. And this truck is perfect for that. And what I might even do is just load this truck with half the consumables and the other truck and just leave the trailer, get it on the way out. Let's go up this way. No problem. Maybe there is a problem. Oh, come on, cat. You're taking up all my chair. Change trucks. Let's see if I can't get this. Attach trailer. Close function. Oh yeah, I should be good with this. Rid of that menu bar down there. A little bit tighter there. Could have backed that up a little bit, but I was fairly confident I could reach it. Okay, go up. There we go. Nope. I'll get it off that cliff there. Alright. Raised up a little more. Watching my swing and drop it in. So let's change trucks and pack it. Move you up here out of the way. Ooh, that was a little tippy. That's the way we're going to head over there. So yeah, very bad angle, but it actually worked, so. Let's get a little bit better angle for these. And we'll have to stretch out for them. There we go, that's nice and level. Oh, the truck is leaning backwards. That's why it's having an issue. Getting it up here to the front of it. But no problem. And drop it. Should be able to reach, since I have a white spot over there, I should be able to reach that one. And it's not going to let me. There it is. Should be good enough to load it. There we go. No problem. Now get you up here. And I'm probably going to edit a little bit of it out. Maybe just a little bit of the driving. Keep it at my hour mark. These trucks. The lights on. And what am I looking for? Attaching winch. So let's see if I can get this delivery done. That should leave me with one more delivery and one more timed event, and I should be done. And I'm not counting my pay yet because this road sucks. Why they don't have a road leading to the main road, I have no idea. But if I was the owner of this lumber mill, I think I would be putting in a new road. I've already got the winch. I have noticed that if you are winching a truck, one of the big trucks like this, it's less likely to tip over than if you're driving it over the same area. Doesn't mean it'll never tip over. It just seems to be a little less likely. Surprised the game didn't say screw you and flip it over anyway. Just to prove me wrong. The harmonicas are going off. Alright, now we've promoted to 25. So I will get these back, and in the next episode we are going to finish everything out. I have one more to do, drilling equipment, and I have the weather forecast. So that one is a tough one, but I want to do it. I said I was going to do it in my other playthrough, and I did it, and the video didn't work. So basically, you're sitting over here, and you got to pick up this maintenance trailer, service trailer, and then you got to take it up this mountain and try to get back around without flipping it over. And that's where I've had an issue with some of the bigger trucks, is getting it turned around and headed back down the mountain without flipping over. The P16, I've tried it 3 times and it flips over every time there. And then you got to come down here, go up this road, come up there, come back down this road, and come out through here, and then you've got to cross no man's land here, which is thick snow, and it does not want you to cross it. So that takes up probably 3/4 or probably a third of the time is just trying to get through here. And we'll see if we can do it, and do it in under 7 minutes. I have done it before, but we will see about this time. So let me know what you thought. Let me know what I can improve on. If you liked the video, leave a like. And if you're feeling extremely demented, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, have a good one.